I know you, if you all listen or watch my show, you've seen these faces, especially Nadella and Derek. Welcome, Ursula. I don't know if this is your first time on my show, but I'm glad to see you. And thank you, Pastor Bruce, for engineering
Thank you.
um, this morning. I know it was like a last minute thing for us to do Zoom, but that's the good thing about Zoom. That's what I like about it, because you could be in different cities and states and still have a show and still be able to get your message across to people who are listening. This is People Power with Priscilla. And my motto is we are the people and we have the power. And I'm telling you, we got some powerful people on this show this morning because they did not give up. They are diehards. They worked and they worked and they worked until they made it happen. So I'm gonna start with Nadella Thomas, the queen of all this, the National Coalition Against Predatory Lending. And let's hear from Nadella. Good morning, Nadella. Welcome.
Good morning, Miss Priscilla. You are the bomb.com. Good morning, Pastor Wall. And thank you, Derek and Ursula, for joining. Yes, this is, oh my goodness, we're actually going up on 8 years on taking on Blue Hub Capital, which is based in Roxbury. That's, in plain language, a predatory lender. And a predatory lender has to be uncovered. You know, they were hiding behind a lot of political favors and financial support. But at the end of the day, this program that they call the Stabilizing Urban Neighborhoods, which proclaims to help homeowners, actually handcuffs them in oppressive mortgages with no real fair pathway to build generational wealth. And yet, in turn, the CEO, Elise Cherry, their executives have made millions. They plug it back into the community, disguising themselves as a social good, but they are a social greed. And we stood up in our truth to say, no, you cannot write because we have lower incomes, because we live in rural and urban and distressed zip codes. So you're going to write the narrative of how we should be as homeowners. And so we took them on and we challenged them. And for the last 6 years, no, 6 years, I said, yes, we fought them and we fought them in court, and they backdoored us and used political favors to introduce legislation unheard of. And Derek's going to talk about that. We fought them and we won. And a judge took over almost a year to look through all of the evidence and found that Blue Hub Capital indeed practiced in predatory lending practices that violated Massachusetts consumer protection laws, Massachusetts mortgage regulations, and actually federal truth in lending standards. So we called them out and we won. And we won.
That's right. I'm so happy that we won. um, Good morning, Derek. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, yes. So continue. Let's talk about